Hi! Welcome back sa Atheist Nobody. Ito yung third installment dun sa buong series. Natapos na natin yung Clash of Traditions. Natapos na rin natin yung Communication. So, itong susunod is Clash of Authorities. No? Kailangan alam nyo yung dalawa muna, Communication tsaka yung Clash of Traditions and Customs. Kasi magka-play ng role yung dalawang yon dito sa Clash of Authorities. Yung Clash of Authorities is a bit different dun sa Clash of Customs. Well, mag-start tayo dun sa Mark chapter 3 verses 24 to 25. Sa verse 3, if a kingdom is divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And then sa 25, if a house is divided against itself, that house cannot stand. So, kumakita natin na kingdom and house, no? Ang application is the kingdom na sinasabi dito ay kingdom of heaven or kingdom of Satan. Pero ginamit niya din sa side ng earthly wisdom, which is the house which is divided cannot stand. So may dalawang use yung pagkakasabi, no? So ito yung nagiging problema kasi kapag may dalawang authority, may dalawang king or may dalawang authority sa isang bahay, it cannot stand. That's just a fact. Kasi merong mag-asawa na hindi agree sa isa't isa doon sa mga, well, madalas natin narinig na diskarte daw. Pero think about it, kung may dalawang nasusunod at opposite ng belief or opposite ng way ng pagdidecree nung decision, okay, yung gumagawa ng decision making comes from two opposite sides, that house cannot stand. So, ngayon, pag-usapan natin yung clash of authorities. Kasi isa to sa mga nagiging problema ng mag-asawa. Kasi ang pagkakaiba ng clash of authorities sa clash of traditions ay yung clash of traditions or customs galing yun sa mga pamilya nating kinalakihan, and then yun yung ginagamit natin ng measurement kung ano yung tama at mali, kung ano yung dapat gawin, yung mga yan. Pero yung clash of authorities, madalas to based on experience. Like for example, lumaki kang easy-go-lucky, may iba na naghirap simula pagkabata. So ngayon, yun yung ginagamit nila to actually tell their partners na mas alam ko yung ginagawa ko, mas tama ako dahil doon sa experience ko. Tapos yung isa naman is hindi maniniwala kasi meron siyang ideas pero hindi niya alam kung nagwo-work o hindi. But ito yung nagiging problema, imbes na maging one sila, nagkakaroon ng clash sa authorities na kung sino yung masusunod, no? Madalas sasabihin na ako yung nagtatrabaho kaya ako yung masusunod. At alam naman natin madalas na ngayong era na to is madalas babae yung nagtatrabaho. May times na nagiging baliktad yung sitwasyon na instead na yung lalaki yung nagde-decide, nangyari is yung babae. It's another topic kung sasabihin natin kung yung babae yung nasusunod o kung yung lalaki yung nasusunod. That's another topic. There's a difference between nagdedesisyon at nasusunod. Kasi pwede magdesisyon yung lalaki na nasusunod yung babae, pero yung lalaki pa rin yung desisyon. So there's a difference. So ang itatopic natin ngayon is yung authority ng pagdedesisyon. Sa outside, sa secular side, it's okay. Pero again, in Christianity, dapat yung lalaki ang nagde-decide, siya yung final decision. Pero that doesn't mean na hindi nasusunod yung babae or yung lalaki. Kasi think about it, if you are one, kung nagawa nyo na yung clash of traditions, na solve nyo na yun, and then the communication, naintindihan nyo ano yung problema sa communication, and then if you become one, then authority is just formality in a sense, but not really. Kasi although ang mangyayari is magiging formality in a sense lang yung decision making, pero at the same time it gives us a habit to practice. Okay? So if we practice that kind of habit, then we will understand the decision making of the bridegroom and the church in the context of Jesus Christ. So we will understand that na hindi pwedeng yung church ang mag-rule over kay Christ. Si Christ ang nag-rule over dun sa church. So if you make that habit, if you practice that habit every day, every decision making, na the husband actually makes a decision, then you will actually get the whole point ng the head of the wife is the husband and the head of the husband is Christ. Now you can understand that. Kasi sa experience ko, minsan nga nag-joke ako sa asawa ko na naglolokohan lang tayo kasi ako yung nag-decide, ako yung final decision, pero ikaw yung nasusunod. Ang nagiging reaction niya lang sa akin, gumagano lang siya sa akin. Pero I accepted it dahil it makes sense. I based my decision on her idea dahil my job as husband niya is to actually weigh things. I have my own idea, she has her own ideas, and then pagbabanggayin ko yung dalawang ideas na yun, titignan ko kung ano yung make sense, and then I'll decide based on the outcome nung pag-iisip ko kung anong klaseng decision yung gagawin ko. So, does it mean na lagi yung asawa ko yung nasusunod? Of course not. Again, my job as a decision maker ay hindi maging bias. Minsan nag-joke din ako sa asawa ko na parang, Han, ikaw na mag-decide, ikaw nagbigay desisyon, ikaw na mag-command, I will follow you. Ang sabi niya sa akin, I'll command you to make the decision. Yun yung mga joke times namin kasi alam niya yung burden ng decision making. Kasi you have to realize na kapag lalaki nag-decide and then for example kinuha niya yung idea ng babae o ng asawa niya, then walang sisihan doon. Kasi you make the decision and you listen to her. And then the next question is, paano kung hindi naman si Christ yung center ng husband? Yes, the same thing. Let's say unbeliever yung husband and then believer yung wife. It's the same thing. Kasi the believer, yung wife, will actually get her idea from the biblical teaching. And then, kapag naging rational at unbiased yung lalaki, is still the same outcome. Siyempre, like for example, yung asawa mo na lalaki sensitive sa mga Bible verses. Yes, you can rephrase the Bible verse. Pwede ka magbigay sa kanya ng idea at suggestion nang hindi binabanggit yung Bible verses. You just rephrasing the whole thing and give it to him and let him decide. It's the same thing. In Christianity, kaya nga may submission. Well, sa susunod ko ng video i-tackle yung submission kasi there's a reason for it at hindi lang yung trip. So yun, just to recap, unang-una, kailangan nyo munang maintindihan yung clash of traditions or customs. Sunod, communication. And then, kailangan nyo ma-differentiate yung nasusunod sa making the decision dahil magkaiba yon. So yun, next time ulit. Sana magawa ko na yung submission at medyo mahaba yon. So, next time ulit.